The New Zealand lineup. Look out for the 40th clap, Eloise Blackwell. And also the number 9, Kendra Coxledge, playing her 50-test match. Only the second person to do so in the New Zealand side. And then again, look for the unleashing of Salika Winiata.
Perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Thanks,
Well, Mitty, I'm looking forward to this France squad. They've made 8 changes since Canada. So in the forwards, watch out for Adekaste and Forlani in the second row. And then they're going to be assisted by Ferrer and Diallo, 2 flankers. In the back line, the creative playmaker Bourdon is a danger to this Black Fern lineup. Followed by Philippon. I think we're going to see some really outstanding rugby today. An improvement from France.
Kick off to Salika Winiata. Going forward with the ball.
Winiata had a little bit of a breather in the last match.
Coxledge's getting a quick ball out to Nelson. Great tackle out there by the French.
Yeah, Diallo was busy last time.
Yeah, she was. Kicking it from Demont. Coming through the Black Ferns. Bourdon's got the ball. Oh, a bit of a knock on there.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate by Boujard.
That was a knock.
She wasn't in position to catch that ball and just couldn't bring it in. You see, Bourdon was ready to run, man. She has memories and flashbacks from the last time these 2 teams met up.
Yeah, she was instrumental in their game they played last time and actually beating New Zealand. So this is a scrum just outside the halfway on the left-hand side. It looks like our backline's going to be nice and deep and long with the right winger out there just straight. Oh, she's a... Renee Whitcliffe just on the right-hand side, just hugging the sideline there.
Yeah, they stretched the field so well, New Zealand.
Big scrum here from New Zealand. Nice solid scrum. Oh, the hands out by Joy Neville. Demont. Letienga. Whitcliffe is moving it wide. Sorry, that was Salika Winiata. Whitcliffe has got the ball, taking it forward. Good placement there. Looking for quick ball here. Demont has been crushed by the French.
Up your feet, White, leave it.
I noticed that France has this thing in the beginning of the matches of not really contesting those rucks. They just kind of fan out and are preparing for the next opportunity. And it looks like they're doing that.
McMiniman taking it forward. Looking for the blind, but going the other way. Michelle Parks taking it forward again. Charmaine Smith has been in there, but I think Kendra's going to... Charmaine Smith looks like she's going to pick. Nope. Going forward, the Black Ferns. Contesting a little bit there, France. Charmaine Smith taking it forward. Coxledge moving it. Demont going forward to Brazier.
Off the foot.
Not the greatest pass, but Salika Winiata seems to just come off the foot.
Leave it. Turnover is good.
The turnover is good there by
Menage. She's got an incredible work rate.
Ball still in play here. The arms out by Joy Neville.
White,
Tremulay kicks it downfield.
Beautiful kick. Great territory gain there and lucky bounce.
Salika Winiata having to get all the way down, and looks like she's going to get a bit of relief there by Salika Winiata. Great Philippe on. Tremulay getting on the outside. Oh, the inside. Vinier's still going, and Vinier's going to score a try.
That was just breathtaking. It just rolled out of my mouth. Tremulay with a wonderful run out wide, and then that offload just inside. I mean, they knew exactly what each other was going to do. And that's Caroline Boujard, number 14, bagging her first try. Look at that. That's just, the defense was committed. You saw Winiata got pulled out wide. She had no answer. There was no answer there for New Zealand.
Yeah, they were really wide, the French attack, wasn't it? And they just basically put it through the hands. And Philippon, again, when they played last time, absolutely split New Zealand apart. And she's done the same thing of getting on the outside of them and just made sure that she gave it to Tremolay. Kick to come.
Just right. Pushed it a bit right.
Jessie Tremole, over 50 caps, the fullback. Very good, good ball and hand player.
I mean, she's clearly really good. She was the best last year in the world. Quite the playmaker, quite the finisher.
Yeah. Bit of a shock for New Zealand from the start. You know, they've only had the ball a small part of position, and they've scored. So they'll be looking to see if they can gain position back here, New Zealand. Cracking it right down deep there, Bourdon. Tremole again, knocking it right back into New Zealand's 22. Demant has to go back.
Inside.
Long kick back to Demant. Gaining about 20 metres just on the 10-metre line.
Black on the line.
Yeah, a bit better than the last counter kick. But France pretty strong in this line out.
Menage, she's a absolutely attacking weapon, isn't she?
Oh, yeah.
On the line, Black.
She's tall.
Stay in the line.
She's strong. Legs are powerful.
Tomei going to the back here. Great pass there. Bourdon hitting the mark. On the offload there. Bourdon coming back blind. Diallo hitting May. Nice defence there.
That was good work on the ground by ball carrier for France.
Bourdon hitting the short one. Hitting DA here. Diallo moving it forward.
Keep coming. Oh, it's out.
Going out the back. Veneer.
3, 5,
Put the
wait.
kick in.
Thank you.
Oh, crunching tackle by
Bourgeard.
Side. Come
Joy
through.
Neville's just put it.
That was side.
Joy Neville's just saying she's offside.
And no wrap.
That was a splendid setup there by Bourgeard to just time it perfectly. Textbook tackle. Unfortunate angle entering that ruck.
Yeah, France are just holding on to the ball really well, aren't they? And they're just taking position away from New Zealand at the moment.
Yeah, second
Here's that
take
kick.
here.
Mercy.
Take a look. See Winiata just
Please.
dancing with that ball a bit. Bourgeard, but yeah, definitely. The French player, that was Philippon coming in from the side.
Oh, going to the front there for Blackwell. They absolutely dropped that. Coxledge going for the kick. Bourgeard down there. Bourgeard looking for Menage. Philippon looking for. There's Menage again. Devastating runner. Coming back on the inside, France.
Keep going.
Gironi. Folanine. Bourdon hitting the lock. DA. Oh, looks like penalty.
Roll. Number 4,
Player
your
not
steal
rolling
was
away
spot
from
on,
New
but your
Zealand.
player didn't roll. I can't award you.
Yeah, that was a wonderful poach, but
Number 7,
unfortunately it was
roll, please.
discounted by that player, that tackling player, and I think that was trying to get a number on that. Just laying on the ground, you got to make an attempt to move, and that was actually
Alicia Nelson. Yeah.
just staying on the ground a little too long. Mitty, the keys today for France to win this match were to just come out on fire, right? They needed to put in the better performance, be the best at the breakdown, and be the best at the gain line. So far,
Yeah.
absolutely have done that.
They've held on to the ball a lot better than they did the last game. So that's obviously in their favour as well. Tremole again, looking for some points here. And she's got it. Yeah, you're right there, Phaedra. There's Tremole just coming back, and the really you look at Menage, Tremole, and
Not scream when the
Oh,
yeah, Bourgeard. They're just actually they're hard to handle at the back, aren't they?
yeah.
Thank you.
They have really good running lines, and they can offload in contact in close quarters, and that's super effective.
Dumont putting it down into the corner there. Bourdon underneath it. Tremole again is going to kick out. They look as though they've pushed their defence back, New Zealand, letting the ball bounce a little bit. McMiniman's with a strong run here, going forward, taking the big contact by France. Coxedge in the back. Ooh, looks like Salika Winiart just couldn't handle that one. Bourdon put a lot of pressure. Bourdon at the base of the scrum, looking for the kick here. Salika Winiart, a great placement by Salika Winiart.
Yeah, but Francis is relentless on defense.
Yeah, going quick here, Kendra Coxedge. Yeah, that was great. That was really good work by Salika. Just calling the mark in there and then tapping off to Kendra, and off we go again.
But I think that knock on fire was just the pressure that France was delivering. They were coming up, their line speed is really impeccable, something that obviously New Zealand does very well as well when the ball is in the air, just really racing up.
Thomas for the throw-in. Going to Diallo, bringing it down for a maul.
Look at that formation. They created a front row out of the second
there
row.
too.
Just at the back, there was foul.
Backwards.
Bourdon's looking for it. It's gone down to ground. Picked it up. Picked me up by DA. Got it loose there by France. It's offloaded. Menegier's coming on the outside. Another offload to Diallo.
Ripped. Hang on.
Oh, did you see that strip?
Yeah, what a strip.
That was Natua with the hand in.
Not a great kick there, though. Fulani's gone forward, just setting it. The hard-working foul going forward again. Getting the meters there, France. Bourdon. Peroni putting a kick up there. Oh, great take there. Philippon is taking it. Going forward.
Keep coming.
Bourdon. She's a menace here. May hitting May to get them more meters. They're just over the 22, France. Bourdon going out the back here.
France needs to put a little bit of depth in their back line.
Oh, what a hit. Great hit there by Pierre Tapsel.
Advantage.
Venier getting absolutely
the
walloped, but the hand
shoulder.
is up. It looks like it could be a high tackle. Bourdon. Chimule.
It's advantage.
The advantage. Fat.
High. Number 4, keep it down. Just across the line.
Number 4 has been told to keep it down by Joy Neville.
I'm just calling number 4.
Eloise Blackwell.
Thank you. Just keep it down, please.
Trying to look for the culprit there, Petra.
Yeah. It's high tackles. There have been a number of them in this series so far. And, France is just taking advantage of these penalties that New Zealand's making really behind the 22.
When there's time off.
Tremolay has a pretty good foot.
You want points?
And
No.
tack on these points, put a deficit,
in play.
between the two, or create a deficit for New Zealand. It's a hard thing to climb back into. And, obviously, the tail of this will be what happens in the second half. But you don't want to create too much of a hole for yourself, right, Mitty?
Yeah, yeah. Here comes the kick. Oh, that's no goal. The ball is live. Philippon's still going. Philippon is over the line. Wow.
Unbelievable. No, it's definitely a try.
Yeah, Joy Neville's put the arm up, and that is definitely a try. What an exciting match came off. I think Kendra Cox is just asking the question here, which she's the captain, she's entitled to. Let's look at the highlight, Phaedra.
Yeah, she would look like she's on sides, so she just happens to be in the right place at the right time. Nice little spin out. I mean, that was absolute perfection.
Yeah, that is a fantastic try. That. And that's what we're always asking players to do, is just make sure that they're always alive with the ball. And that, fantastic. Chimule just kicking that over.
I'm going to guess
France, conversion is good.
France did quite a bit of meditating before they came into this match. They looked very in sync today. They didn't have this sort of synergy against Canada, and it was so apparent by this point in the game. But they are quite calm and collected.
Yeah, they really are showing why they beat them the last time they played, and They're absolutely holding on to that position and putting them under pressure.
Yeah.
Here comes the kick.
Whenever it's on you, 10.
Demant again going just outside the 22. Bourdon. She's outside the 22, so she can't kick it out on the full, so it's going to go all the way back.
Yeah, that was a stroke of bad luck.
And good luck for New Zealand.
Much good luck for New Zealand. That hot spot on the left side is where they've been gunning it down. The last 4 attempts.
Okay. I speak to
And
five.
now is an opportunity for New Zealand to put together this well-crafted line out.
Yeah, Takura, Ngatai, Ingara, Mate. Big dummy there by Cox Edge. Brazier. Oh, nice contact there from the defenders there. Going for from it, Miniman. Demant. Kala Hohepa. Very flat, New Zealand.
Yeah, and that defense for France is just a wave of white coming up.
Oh, nice inside ball to Eloise Blackwell. Looking for quick ball here for Kendra. Tapsell going forward, the youngster. She's out.
Yeah, and France is putting numbers. I mean, their numbers, actually, they're committing a couple of people to each of these breakdowns, but they're getting up off the floor very quickly and recycling much quicker than New Zealand.
Time off.
And then you see the wonderful use by France of the 16th man, the sideline, to push New Zealand out. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's very good. France defense is really good. They're really coming at them with a lot of contact. Number 7, Marcel Parks is down, the youngster.
Getting a bit of attention.
Let me talk first, and I'll leave it. Can I talk to you first? Yeah. I don't draw attention onto you. I've spoken to 4 about her actions also. I'm now speaking to you.
Let's
about it. Just calm down a bit.
Are you saying her take me out, pass her up?
I've seen both of you.
Take another look here at this just amazing try by France. You see Philippon. She didn't do anything, extravagant. She just put herself in the right place at the right time and used her footwork.
Yeah, that was a great score, and this is the reason why New Zealand are down 15-0, is because France are really playing at a high-tempo game.
Yes, they are. It looks like Parks is back on her feet. She actually made her debut off the bench in her first test versus France in Toulon in November.
Yeah, the test that actually they lost there. Yeah, Fraser.
Probably having a bit of a flashback.
We'll get the throw in there for Thomas. Going to the back there, France. To the captain. M.A. Going forward. Bourdon getting it to Moulay, putting the kick in there. Kicking game has been exceptional. Down to Winiata. Looking for some space here, Winiata. Whitcliffe punching the ball down. That looks like it's gone straight into touches. So again, mis-execution there. We have to go all the way back.
Yeah, that's a bit of a misfortune.
Time off. I have a check from TMO, okay? Time off, please.
And we got time off.
Time off, ladies. TMO check. Make sure they keep separated.
Looking for a TMO check.
Amy, you there?
We'll listen in here.
1 second, I'll tell you when I'm at the screen.
Referee Joy Neville.
Okay, what do you have, Amanda? I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, it's not overly dynamic. Okay, you there, Amanda?
Yeah, they're looking at the foul on a neck roll of Alicia Nelson. So just looking here, foul just gets in there and she rolls her neck a little bit. So that's what they're looking at, Phaedra.
That's a definite neck roll. Now, the degree of the penalty
white 4 on the 22.
To be determined by referee Neville and her staff. That'll obviously, at a minimum, be a penalty.
Captains, please.
Could be a yellow card.
Could be a yellow card. It isn't.
Captain. So what we have is a TMO check for a removed a neck roll by white 4. It's a penalty only. It's your penalty on the 22 over here. Okay?
By who?
4.
Yeah, Joy Neville was,
Please speak to 4.
here it is again.
4. Be careful.
We get the contact there. Fell just gets around the neck a little bit there of Nelson and just rolls her, which is a dangerous play there, Phaedra.
Yeah, and it could have been a lot worse, so I think that's why we're not seeing a card and just a penalty.
Well, let's bring this back over here to the 22, which
Number
means
4, be careful.
New Zealand are on attack.
Yeah, they are on attack. They get the penalty kick here.
Yeah.
But where would we be without TMO today?
Yeah, Kendra's going for the points here. So hopefully to get themselves on the board.
And it's a smart decision by a smart young lady.
Yeah, you don't get 50 caps for nothing, do you?
You don't. And then step into the captain's shoes.
She doesn't miss many of them as well, so.
She was excellent. Just excellent. I'd say the best.
Thank you.
Best kicker in the world.
You could say that.
I could say that.
Here goes the look again.
Yeah, you take a look, you see her, fell, just coming in. And, you know, she lost her footing, and I don't think that helped her. But I certainly don't think there was anything malicious with that.
Kick is good.
Can't get her started. She will not stop. Coxedge is just flawless.
Points machine, over 200 points in international rugby.
Water break.
So that puts them on the board. We go to the water break at France 15, New Zealand 3.
Yeah, I never would have called this score line.
I knew it was going to be a really tight match. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a really tight match, but I didn't think it was going to be 15 points at the first 20.
Well, France just came out of the gates on fire. They took advantage of every opportunity they could. They were patient on defense. They picked their opportunities to go in and to contest. And those perfect moments and perfectly timed things turned out obviously to their favor. And then they had a bit of luck with the kick, right? That's not something you see every day. But the right thing happened at the right time.
Here goes Menage coming back on the grain here, bumping off everybody, moving it forward again to Philippon, and then she goes to Tremoulet, and then comes on the outside for the wing on the inside pass, and Bouger.
She just turned in when Salika Winiata turned her back, and that was the kiss of death. And then you take another look here, efficient enough to win that ruck. New Zealand not rolling away, and then that sets up a 3-point score for France.
Yeah, Tremoulet again just puts it straight through. Sorry, hits the bar there. Philippon just picks it up and scores on the right-hand side. There's that penalty again. Foul just rolling Nelson, and Kendra Coxedge just putting it straight through the middle.
Well, they're going to depend on that young lady's foot, and the consistency, in her strike, and they've really got to turn it on, New Zealand. I've not seen them quite in this position.
Yeah, they're a little bit flat on their attack, and I just think without the Les Elder, they've just lost a little bit of leadership there, but they've still got Kendra Coxedge again on there. So I can see them coming back in 20 minutes.
Well, they've certainly got to get a bit of energy, because I'm looking at both teams, and France is very invigorated, and New Zealand looks just a little lethargic.
Yeah, there's Coxedge on there as well. What a champion rugby player.
Oh, absolutely.
Here comes Tremoulet. Getting it deep in there for Salika Winiata. Taxel taking it forward.
On the ball.
Coxedge. Blackwell. Oh, France really picked that off, and it looks like they retained the ball with a knock-on by New Zealand.
That's just pressure defense. They're all in the face of New Zealand. They can't turn without having a white jersey right there.
Yeah, look out for Peroni. She comes in and she wallops her. There she is. puts her hands to the ball,
Okay,
sorry.
So time off. There's another check from the TMO. Foul play, okay?
Yeah, but it was
it's going to separate.
the defense of her teammate right inside of her. I didn't catch the number. She
TMO
came in and put
check.
an incredible tackle.
Oh, we're coming back. Yeah, we're coming back to the TMO. Joy Neville. Looks like there could be a little bit of cynical
Okay, Amanda,
stuff
I'm off
in
the
there.
screen.
I think it's the number 2. Here we go here. Look at it. I can't see anything yet.
Yeah, I think it was incidental. But we'll take
There it is right there over the head. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a rangamate on Peroni's
For me,
neck.
there's no foul play.
I don't think it was foul play, though. It was just a little...
I
mean,
Yeah.
little hook, but nothing too bad.
Nothing too major, but it's still dangerous play.
Yeah, for sure. I think it'll result in a penalty. I don't
what we're
think we're gonna see a
checking
card
is
just yet.
No, I
number
don't think we'll
2,
see a card.
as she was grabbing the ball as she knocked it on. It's a rugby collision. It's play
Yeah,
on.
Joy
She
Neville
released
was
straight
a
away.
forward
It's a
for
scrum
Ireland.
white. It's normal.
She did a very good referee.
Yeah, she's just explaining that she didn't do it on purpose, and
Yeah.
let's move on to the scrum.
Because she probably reflects on her days of playing. I'm sure that happened between us at some point.
Okay, if we look at the back line here, we've got on the right-hand side Chumule and Bouja. And if we go to the left-hand side, we've got Peroni and a big back line. Menage again. Oh, what a big... Oh.
It was an early drive.
Yeah.
Driving through.
Yeah, France with the free kick. You know, actually the scrums coming together look pretty powerful on both sides, and you saw New Zealand just putting the boots to ground and moving slightly before the ball was in.
Yeah, you've got some big 2 big packs out there, and if you look at the French side, the back 3, the 5, 6, and 7 are all over 30 caps. Here goes our wide shot again. Look for a big push again by New Zealand.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
That's a bit better. They're both holding the scrum there. A lot of pressure in that scrum. Looks like
Use it!
Ume to Bourdon. Tumulate in the back inside. What a hit. Looks like it could be dangerous play. The Joy Neville's got the arm up.
Number 6.
Boucher put the kick in. But we're going to go back for the penalty.
I think that
Time
was
off.
Pia Tapso. She had a really big tackle.
Yeah, she walloped her.
Time off, please.
But there was potentially some foul play.
Did you see anything there?
I think it was just a hard hit.
6.
Oh.
Captain.
Let's hear what Joy Neville's got to say. Here it goes
That's
again.
hard.
Bourdon coming across here. Tumulate and boof.
Oh, yeah,
Ouch.
right around the neck.
Yeah.
No intent, but it was just a hard hit and a little too high.
Yeah, a bit sloppy there by the New Zealander. I know she's a tall girl, but she's just got to get low and absolute,
So that's probably a testament, and not in a necessarily positive way, to her youthfulness. She's 20 years old and just capped here in the series, but just got to work on getting lower. Always use the analogy: grab grass
Water off,
before you
please.
tackle. Pick up a little bit of grass on the ground.
Time is on.
Here goes that highlight again. Looks like there we go. Tatsu actually comes out of that ruck.
Yeah.
Ladies, 10 meters.
So it's gonna be another opportunity here for France to further this scoring gap, or deepen rather.
Yeah. She's pretty accurate, Chumule. Very accurate, and she's pounding the points on here for the French.
Keep vigilant, ladies.
Well, I want to applaud Joy Neville on her officiation of this game. She's been nothing short of amazing with their calls. She sees that there's no ill intent and just offers the proper penalty.
Yeah, she just wants the game to keep going.
Yeah.
Dement. Bourdon's underneath it. Menage and her nearly collided. Good defense from New Zealand. Ume going back to Chumule. Kicking it deep there. McMiniman is open. Demont. McMiniman. Going forward, McMiniman. She's a great carrier, McMiniman.
Yes, she is.
Coxedge, Dumont, Brazier.
Oh, she's just such a stud.
Advantage.
Is it an advantage here for a dangerous play?
Advantage.
Yeah, I think that was a slightly high tackle. That was on Ferrier.
Coxedge has got, it's gone quick, and she's taken the meters. Coming wide, hits McMiniman, who started off that run before. Looks like it could be turned over, though. No, it's still there.
Fails body position to try to poach, was not in supreme form.
Tetzel picks and goes. She picks and self-serves herself. Yeah, she's done fantastic there. 3 carries in a row. We're off again. Oh, good defense there by the French. Yeah, well done.
Finally to their advantage. I would like to see France get their a little bit lower in body position on those steals, because I think it would make them more stable, but it was quite effective there.
Yeah, that was a great turnover.
Captain.
New Zealand's just getting a little bit isolated. She didn't do a lot of work on the ground there.
That was against number 6.
That's it. You said it well. The work on the ground, and it's whether you're fighting to roll to your team's side of the field or to get up off the ground. But that was an enormous kick.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the park here. Here it goes again, and look who's over top of that. No, pick and go here. She needed to work a little bit harder on there. It looks like it was Diallo.
Yeah, Diallo actually with the tackle, and you notice how she just kind of rolled out of the way very quickly so that she could allow her teammates to steal that ball without penalty.
Toma going to the back there for, the turnover there by Parks.
Not on the ball.
The ball's just spewed out of there to Aranima. No, that's Nelson. Parks again taking it forward, getting absolutely bashed around by DA. No. Coxedge is in there looking for the penalty. Another quick tap by Coxedge. Gets a kick out there for Wycliffe. Wycliffe just taps it a little bit, and looks like it's on the right hand side over there.
Yeah, it looks like she took a knock when she went out.
14 was offside, Black.
Looks like
14 was offside in front of the kicker.
Oh, but Wycliffe was
14 was in front of you when you kicked that ball. It's a penalty against 14 Black.
So that's a double whammy
okay,
for
9,
New
relax.
Zealand.
Relax. No.
Yeah, there's a bit of shoving going on there for Bourdon. Renee Wycliffe just in front of the kicker there.
And she needed a little bit of attention. I think she took maybe a knock to the leg, but she seems okay now.
Kenta's really trying to get this game going, isn't she?
Oh, yes. I mean, she's doing a lot of go-forward work. She's just got to bring along a couple of people with her and they have to have that same desire of pursuit, right?
Yeah.
It's just it's a contagion that New Zealand is seemingly finding. She's had some good run and good runs.
New Zealanders come on, get this line out going.
Yeah. I mean, Parks is joining that twin tower combo, getting up there high and taking that ball.
Good defense, last line at it. Oh, just about got there.
Advantage knock on.
There's a knock on there.
No advantage.
Yeah, there was a knock on by Charmaine Smith, but they are really putting pressure on the line out New Zealand.
I applaud that aggression. You gotta love it. You gotta start somewhere, and that's a great place to ignite the fire. I've got to get some effective shoving going on, and I would probably be a neutralized run here about midfield. Let's take another look here. You see New Zealand really working hard, and then there you go, right there.
Yeah, Charmaine Smith just comes through and just puts a hand to it.
Yeah.
And then we're back here on the left-hand side. Just outside the halfway with the French team on hot attack.
Crouch. Bind.
Lean hold.
Again, you look at the attack for France, and nice and deep here. What a push from New Zealand, but Ermay comes forward with it. Absolutely bolstering defence by New Zealand. The ball's at the back here for Bourdon. Following in the worker, going hard up the front there. Bourdon is out there. An offload there to Philippon. In here, Coxedge saying, is that out?
Ball is out. The ball is out.
Bourdon is a high kick in the air. Coming forward here for Winiata. Litienga.
Perfectly top tackle for Bouchard.
Yeah.
Leave it, White.
Aisha, well done.
First time, yes, not second time.
That,
Ruck was formed, you missed your
ruck
opportunity.
was formed. And you saw that was number 5 for Lonnie, snaking her way, putting those long arms in there and ripping that ball out, but a little too late.
Yeah, that was a great recovery from the winger there from Wellington, Aisha Letiinga. Good kick here from Cox Edge.
Yeah, those are the ones that you just want to get clear touch.
Here comes a replay there. They just bounce in there, but Letiinga picks it up, going forward. Then Fulani is just trying to steal it when he's a ruck.
Yeah.
So.
She had one opportunity to grab it, and she missed it.
Time off. I've asked you to take responsibility for the gap. You need to get them back, okay?
Joy Neville putting
They moved now, but you need to take responsibility. Time on.
Yeah, Joy Neville putting the hammer on, saying you've got responsibility of that gap. Looking for a line out, going to the back there to the safe hands of Charmaine Smith.
Yeah, that was a much better line out for
what number?
New Zealand.
Thank you.
Pick on go there by Parks. McMiniman over top. Eloise
Still
Blackwell.
advantage.
Looks like the arm's up by Joy Neville, but the Blacks are still going forward. The Black Ferns are still going forward with the ball. Going back to a traditional pick and go.
Advantage.
There's no advantage, but New Zealand's got
Time off.
advantage here on the penalty.
Amy here. Time off. Captain. There's too many penalties. Your behaviour has to change. That was against 4 for sacking late.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I speak with my
Please. It must change now.
And that was the call, Mitty, was a late sacking in the line out by
Foul the lock. Just have a look.
Time is
Look
still
at it
off.
now. Just goes down
I've spoken to
and then boom.
That's a
She
late
just
sack.
pulls it down.
That line out had formed. Her teammates had committed, and so that nullified any opportunity for her to legally pull that down.
Yeah, she couldn't sack that. In other words, Phaedra.
In other words.
Blue.
Good
Yes.
officiating
And
there
look,
by
look.
Joy Neville.
One.
Just warning
Mercy.
the French team with too many penalties. Airangi Mata with a throw to Smith. Cox Edge going out to Demont. Brazier hitting Hallhepper. Getting the meters there.
Now that's a spark
Advantage
that New
number
Zealand
2.
needed.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be at the arms up by Joy Neville.
2. Number 2. You push into
It
the
looks like
9,
it's
you
Toma.
slow her down, you
Oh, it looks like a yellow
prevent her.
card.
You prevent her from playing the ball.
Yeah, Toma is getting a yellow card.
Slowing down the ball.
Yeah, Joy Neville does not want that ball slowed down. She did so. She's out. And, you know, she gave the warning a short while ago. You knew a card was imminent.
Watch the number 2 here.
Yeah. I mean, I know she got pushed a bit, but that's just unfortunate.
She runs into the number 9.
Yeah, she ran into the number 9 is what Joy Neville was saying. And then in the pocket, take 10.
Amanda?
Take
Can you
10.
confirm that she wasn't
We all
pushed
know
into the
that
number 9?
feeling.
New Zealand,
Yes, can you confirm that number 2 was not pushed into the number 9?
And what happens
And therefore
consequently?
wrongly yellow carded.
looks like Joy's,
Oh, she's going to take a second look at that.
yeah, Diallo was off.
Amanda, can you confirm that the number 2 was not pushed into the number 9?
So we got some TMO going on, some review here to ensure that number 2 was not pushed into Cox's. And I'm actually,
Yes, she was.
I think she may have been pushed.
Yeah, here she goes there. There you go, McMiniman.
Yes?
Gives her-
Yeah.
Well, they ran into each other.
Yeah.
They did, but she didn't intentionally run. I mean, she
so-
knocked her into her. So that's called the setup.
For me, it looks like they ran into each other, and one went one way, the other went the other.
Yeah,
But-
but it was
Was the
it was
number 2
it was an
pushed into the
accidental
number 9?
knock
And if
into
so,
the
she
9,
wrongly,
Yeah.
Sinbin.
maybe.
Okay, Amanda, I'm at the screen. Can you show me whether number 2 voluntarily pushes into the number 9 black there for slowing down the ball, or was she put there?
Oh, okay. He goes Kalahuipa going forward. There.
That's a questionable one.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're in this moment.
To me, it just looked like they bumped into each other, and then, like I said, here it goes again. Look at this. Look at number 8, McMiniman, coming through. They kind of ran into each other and collided.
Absolutely, they did. But did Toma
therefore she's pushing
continue that on her own accord? Or was it a consequence of that push and collision?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Captain.
Looks on, and it's going to be a scrum.
I'm just
What
so
happened behind
impressed.
Her back is your number 8 pushes the number 2 into you, slowing down you. She'll be coming back on. We'll be restarting your ball black scrum.
Yeah, I really like
that.
That is superb refereeing.
Yeah.
That's what
your
I'm
number
saying.
8 pushed her there. Okay, so you need to speak with your number 8, please. Scrum.
So Joy's just saying, you need to talk to your number 8 there, but really, to be honest, they just collided with each other.
Yeah.
And then it just got a little bit messy, and then it just had to be and at the end of the day, Joy's gone, hey, I'm going to look at that because I'm not happy with it. New Zealand ball for the scrum. Look at they attack there. Got 2 attackers on the right-hand side and everyone else on the left-hand side. Look at they attack there. Got 2 attackers on the right-hand side and everyone else on the left-hand side. Demont and Calabrazier, Kalahuipa, and Iesha on the left-hand side. Big scrum here by New Zealand, and France will be putting the pressure on. Looks like they're going to go to the blind there by McMiniman to Cox Edge to Winiata coming round on the loop there. Wycliffe stepping on the inside, still going Wycliffe. Hitting Eloise Blackwell.
Stay.
Rangi Mate going forward with the ball. McMiniman looks like she's going to pick and go.
Get up.
At the back there again, it looks like Eloise Blackwell going forward. They're just really taking the meters now.
Yeah, and both teams doing a really good job of recycling their players, getting them off the ground quickly, getting them back into the game.
Yeah, they're just trying to prove a point here. They're really trying to muscle that ball up. Looks like you can hear Coxedge in there just telling everyone what to do.
Well, this is their game. They do it so well, the pick and go.
Yeah, she's just like, keep it in there, girls. We're making meters. We've made 40 meters, all right. Let's just keep on going. Joy Neville's told them to use it. They've gone to the right-hand side. Now it looks like someone's over top there.
Off your feet. Leave it, White. Leave it.
Being told off your feet. That's a penalty. Taking the quick tap by Coxedge.
Advantage.
And they've got the advantage.
Fulani was offside there. They're picking and go again, New Zealand. They're really looking for those points.
Well, they've got nothing to lose here.
And Alicia Nelson taking it forward again.
Ooh, time off.
Time off again.
5.
Oh, this may be
5.
a card.
Audrey
Certainly.
They're not back meters. 10 minutes.
Yeah, card
Captain.
there.
If
10
discipline
minutes in the
continues
bin,
like
yeah.
this, more
So it
players will
didn't
leave
come
the
from
field.
Doma, but it certainly does come
From
from
Fulani.
Fulani.
How would you like, Captain? How would you like?
And you're still going to, well, that's second row, so you can have one of your flankers slot in, or
Yeah.
your 8 slot into the second row here.
Yeah, Kendra's going for the points. She's still got 8 minutes of this half, and if they knock this over, they've got 6 points.
Points called.
Well, hats off to New Zealand for really turning around and amping up their tempo the second half of this.
Here she Kendra Coxedge
Behind the kicker,
setting
please.
the ball up. Here's the replay here.
Yeah, you're taking another look. They're just throwing numbers in, and you see Forlani just not getting out of there. Obstructing fastball. And that is very good.
Yeah.
Keep it going, girls.
Right in front, Kendra Coxedge is always going to knock that over, isn't she?
She is. She's consistent.
18-3 for France at the moment. New Zealand 3. Sorry, 6.
Yeah. I think France at this point wants to be able to start playing in the end again of the Black Ferns. They've not been in that area of the field in a few minutes now. New Zealand just really turning on the wave of intensity and go forward ball.
Going right down deep to Carla Hohepa. They're getting really quick over the ball there, France. Demont coming back inside to Wycliffe. Wycliffe is coming inside. Nice feet there. Nelson moving it forward there. Looking for quick ball. He's a bit of a knock-on to his advantage. Going wide there. Carla Hohepa again who started this. Kelly Brazier taking it forward. McMiniman can't hold on to it.
No advantage.
No advantage.
Number 3, deliberate.
Number 3 was a deliberate knock-on, and she's very...
No overlap.
Oh, I'm waiting for the card. No card. It seems as though she had an opportunity,
Number 3, there was no clear overlap. It's a penalty only,
grab that ball.
Yeah, DA just really... She didn't really have an opportunity to grab it, but she did put her arm out.
1 second.
I mean, I think she
confirm there was no clear overlap there. Here you go.
Let's stand by what I say.
Okay, Petra. Kendra's just going for the kick out for a line-out.
Yeah, and that's a pretty nice clearing kick for New Zealand.
Take a step.
Well, here goes the replay here, Pedro.
Yeah, so take another look here. She was right there. And I think if she had kept her feet moving, she could have actually gotten under the ball and stolen it.
Yeah, it wasn't knocked down, so it's not a yellow card. McMiniman again getting that gain line ball. She's been very, very effective out there, McMiniman. The balls just keep on going forward. The Black Ferns have got a lot of possession for the last 5 to 10 minutes.
Release.
The pick and go has worked for them. Tapsell, yeah, the youngster.
It's a nice brush off
no
the shoulder.
Hands.
By Tapsell.
Nelson again going forward. Coxidge is just like, come on guys, let's keep going. McMiniman who started it. Oh, they look like, Eloise Blackall had to pick that up pretty quickly.
Oh, that was a great steal there. Great steal over the ball. Finally working to France's advantage. And you saw that French forward, and I didn't get a number on the back.
But I think it's Celine Ferreira.
Yeah, she just waited for the right time. Little bit of separation between the ball carrier of New Zealand and the support player. And that may have been out of cast. Who got in there?
Yeah, great clearing kick there by France. Let's have another look at it.
Yeah, take another look. She's down low. See number 2.
On the line, please. On the white line.
Yeah, the 67
she went for the poach in the previous ruck, slid out smartly, and that's out of cast. That's definitely the loose head prop for France.
Yeah, that double tackle, you got the chop tackle really low and then going over top. It's fantastic by the French.
And I think we're going to have to open up this tunnel a little bit.
I need to see you come in sooner, please. Are you in or are you out? In, please.
So Joy Neville asking France to commit to the tunnel, commit to the line out.
Right down the back there.
Beautiful take there.
For Diallo. Good maul there created by France. At the back here. Bourdon is pushing on the back of the jersey in front of her. May's like, get out of there. Looks like we're coming through there. Rangi Mate.
They need to get that ball out. It's getting tangled up by black jerseys.
Yeah, they're doing very well, New Zealand, but they're good. They've still got maintained possession.
Ball's available.
Leave it. Got the ball at the back
Ball's
there.
available.
Bourdon looks like she's
9,
looking
don't
for
touch.
attackers. Oh, what a smashing hit by Nelson. Good going forward ball by France. Bourdon is like, come on, put your hand up, let's go, Diallo. Diallo going nice. Another big hit by Tapsul and McMiniman. Bourdon's on the inside, and
Nice.
it's a smashing hit again.
Yeah, but that was a nice behind-the-back scoop by Bourdon.
It looks like Tapsul's over top there. Just turned it over.
Well timed by the youngster.
Yeah. Yep, here comes a quick one here from Kendra Coxedge. It's going to Calabrese out to Hoyer, but getting on the outside of... Oh, Menage absolutely smashed her.
That was a break-in-half tackle.
They're a bit isolated. It's been ripped off Kendra Coxedge by Philippon. Philippon has ripped it out of Coxedge.
Yeah, but I think
Turnover's good.
New
Release
Zealand
White.
turned this
Leave
over
it.
again. That's it.
Wow.
Wow.
Turnover.
On the floor.
Yeah,
On the floor.
Demont was in there and turned it over.
Whoa, what a series of
Wow.
activity.
Yeah, that was probably, that's a great series of play.
What's the time, lads? What's the time?
Here it goes. Here comes the highlight. Carla Hoiper getting on the outside. And Menage absolutely wallops her.
Yeah, her feet went sliding forward and everything else was going backwards.
Yeah, Kendra Coxon really couldn't do anything else. She was isolated. Fipone turned it over. Then Demont is over top there and pulls the penalty.
Yeah, I think she had definitely she had the advantage there.
Oh, what a hit.
I mean, woo. Adicas there getting some attention for some blood coming out of the nose.
Yeah, 60 odd tests for her.
She's probably had a couple of those.
She's probably had a few of them, hasn't she? Well, this has been a real...
She's played in 2 World Cups too, notably.
Yeah, she's fine. This has been a... Here comes that hit again, Phaedra.
Yeah, all I know is just like
Substitution,
boom,
please,
boom, and
Wallop.
boom.
We're still waiting for injury here, okay?
And her feet slid from under her. That's what it made it look so devastating.
Yeah, Kyla Hoyp is a really quick player, so that would have been speed on speed.
Yeah.
You know? So, Menage just absolutely walloping her. She's a big girl.
She is.
Time's on.
Here it
Here we go
comes.
again. There's nothing you can do about this. And
Bang.
you know,
Oh.
as soon as your feet come off the ground, when you're in this, you're the victim of this kind of tackle. It's just like, okay, let me just get to the ground.
Yeah, safe hands there from Shemaine Smith, but she's just knocked it on.
And this minimization of mistakes, I think, is going to be the true test today. And whoever can fall on the short end of that will come up victorious. And so far, as we see, it's definitely France.
That is halftime. It's 18-6 to France. It's been a fantastic first half from New Zealand and French. The French team has really done really well. They've played with a possession game and they've been kicking everything that has been penalised, and they lead the New Zealand, the mighty Black Ferns. We'll be right back after halftime with France leading New Zealand.